you're my stepmom, so it's different.
Okay.
What is the preferred size?
That's a good size, just not the bird.
But that whole size though, in length, like all the way up here?
Maybe like halfway to the road.
And what is your body count if you had to try and guess?
What?
Your body count.
My body count, like my BMI?
What's something that you never told your parents?
I didn't tell them I like 3 dudes one time in a row. I watched. He was there. He's present. Proof.
You didn't stop it.
No, I was like, hey, you let the man do what the man want to do, you know?
All right.
That's sheer insanity. I'm out.
Excuse me. Sorry. Do you guys know I can find this? Yeah.
Sorry?
Do you know I can find this?
In your hand?
No, yeah, not my phone. This.
Your keypads?
Not my keypads.
Is this a bad way of asking for a number?
Yeah.
This is a really botched attempt. I hope you know.
You said botched the 10. That is crazy.
It's not crazy.
Do I get a number though?
No.
Here's how men communicate with each other. Hey man, you want to go out to the restaurant? Yeah, what time? 7:30? Okay, I'll see you there. That's how men communicate with each other. Here's how women communicate with each other. Hey, what are you doing tonight? I don't know, my hair is all fucked up. Well, what do you want to do later? I'm not sure. The conversation goes fucking everywhere. This type of conversation is very natural and normal for them. When I say men and women, a better description would honestly be masculine energy and feminine energy. Because there's a lot of women who can have masculine energy and a lot of men who can have feminine energy. Feminine energy is very flowy. Masculine energy is very directed. When you go and you're talking to girls and you want a vibe or chemistry with the girl, when a girl's like, we have a vibe or we have chemistry, what she's really saying is when I talk with him, it feels like this and it feels natural and normal. And so being able to do both of these things, I think is really important for a guy.
I'm a high value man.
What makes you a high value man?
I don't got no kids. I'm saying, I hope I be getting some people that be like, I swear, like, they think they got a shot, be like, for real, I want you to look good. If you don't look good on your pictures, what makes you think I'm gonna pick you?
Oh, you're saying the girls on Instagram, they gotta look good on their Instagram pictures?
I mean, if I put a picture on Instagram, I'm not gonna put no ugly picture up. We on social media.
Okay, let me go to your page. What's your page?
To everything Fozzie.
Well, what about this picture right there?
That's me at work. That's how I come. Sometimes you get that, but I still look good. I was shaved. I just got a line up and everything. I'm looking good. What's wrong with it?
This is why I don't believe all women. Roll the clip.
Trevor says everything was completely consensual. He also released these text messages that came out in court indicating that you had planned the whole thing out. So I want to read some of these texts from you to a friend between the two of you before you met Trevor, this one. Next victim, star pitcher for the Dodgers. Okay. Victim is an interesting choice of words. I'm going to allow you a chance to explain yourself. But after you agreed to meet, you asked your friend what you should steal. Your friend answered his money. He says, another one from you to a friend, I'm going to his house Wednesday. I already have my hooks in. You know how I roll. With a screenshot in which you told him, tryouts don't scare me, Bauer. Pick a day and I am there. Here are some more after you and Trevor met up. Net worth is $51 million, to which your friend responds, you better secure that bag. Your text, need daddy to choke me out, being an absolute whore to try to get in on his $51 million. You say this wasn't a setup. How can you expect anyone to believe that?
Ray Charles can see and Stevie don't have to wonder. This was a setup. The woman does what women in her situation do. You think these NBA players are just having babies because they're in love? No, these chicks are trying to get pregnant by a millionaire. Next video.
How long have y'all been together? So,
I don't really count that much, but I mean.
Do y'all trust each other 100%?
Yeah.
Happy Valentine's Day, by the way. Do y'all trust each other 100%?
Yeah, I would say yes.
Maybe we test that theory.
Sure.
Y'all two swap phones?
So what?
Y'all two swap phones?
Right now?
Yeah.
For each.
Alright, bet. Who is Ain't No Dillard?
That's bro.
Okay. Swipe up. Look how you trying, holla. Whoopty whoop. Why make that emoji right there? Not sure. Swipe up. Ain't seem like you trying to holler at your girl.
Looking like
Emojis. Y'all was together, right? Then how you feel about that, bro?
I'm not sure, bro. How would you feel? It's a better question.
Betrayed.
Fair. That's fair to say. I probably agree with that. Yeah. How do you feel?
How do I feel? I feel like the man hit me up secondhand, and I was like, okay, well, the man has my number, and that's it.
You say he has your number?
I said he has my number, yeah. I was
We're
like,
just on Instagram, so he has your number too.
oh, the guy that was handing me, no, he doesn't.
Then what's she talking about?
I don't know, but I'm out. I appreciate good looks, bro.
There's absolutely nothing that drains me more than talking to girls that get their personalities and opinions from social media. It is so easy to tell when someone has opinions or a personality that was given to them by social media influencers. A couple of weeks ago, I was talking about the Lori Harvey mentality, and I was talking about how society doesn't value commitment. And immediately the social media girlies that download their thoughts and opinions from social media, where they're like, oh, you're promoting struggle love, you're telling us to begezela. Which was silly to me because, first of all, commitment doesn't mean begezeling, it doesn't mean struggle love. When we talk about commitment, we're talking about being intentional with being with someone for the long run, trying to build something, trying to work things out with this one person that you've chosen. Secondly, Lori Harvey has never said anything about being abused or having to begezela in any of her relationships. So when I was making an example with her story, I was making an example out of looking from the outside. That, okay, this girl is going from one relationship to the next, and whenever she's asked, girl, what is going on? Like, why are you always dating these people every year, blah blah blah. And girl was just like, you know, when I'm the prize and when something doesn't serve me anymore, then I leave. And for me, judging from that, that's where I saw that, oh, okay, no, commitment is not valued there. Because if you're someone that is going to want to be served and you enter relationships because this person must just give to you, and then the minute they can't give to you anymore or they can't make you happy the way that they used to, you dip. Long-term relationships and marriages are not built off of wanting to be served 24/7. If you've ever been in a long-term relationship or you've experienced parents that are married, you'll know that sometimes it's 80-20. Sometimes I can only give 70 and my partner can give 30. Sometimes I can only give 10 and my partner gives 90. Like, it's never going to be a 50-50, and it's never going to be just about one person. You don't need to have been with 3 million men in order to know what you want or who you want to be with. If you knew anything about commitment or you were people that valued commitment, then you wouldn't just even jump into a relationship in the first place when you saw that there's a red flag or there's something that you don't want. Being in a relationship takes so much of your time, your mind, your emotions, your body. You literally wouldn't just want to do that with 3 million people every year. Social media girls really think they are woke, and you guys always make it seem like your opinions are so new and original, whereas like everything that you're saying is things that are said over and over and over again by influencers and other girls on Twitter and TikTok, etc. If you're a girl that can't think, then social media is really gonna rob you of the ability to have common sense, the ability to listen, to critically think, and to comprehend what people are saying on the internet. Like, you guys don't go home and think about what is being said. You just take it in like a sponge. I'm literally begging you guys to fight to be independent thinkers.
If you're a woman that goes into the gym and you ask yourself, like, why does every man stare at me?
Every man stares at her. Well, that seems a bit egotistical. I hope this video doesn't mention ego in one way, shape, or form.
Why don't I get approached by these men? Is something wrong with me? I'm gonna tell you the answer.
Let me answer this. They're there to work out. It's their moment of peace and their escapism from the world. Secondly, they've seen too many videos uploaded to TikTok where the simplest of glance is classified as harassment. Thirdly, men have been told not to approach women non-stop for the past couple of years on social media. So they're minding their own business. You're welcome. What? That's not her answer. Okay, let's take a look.
I'm not being Delulu, this is just facts. I know it, and I've heard it from men saying why they don't approach me.
Why men don't approach you? Okay, I'll listen.
Reason why you are not getting approached is because these men see you as a woman with high value.
Oh, hello, ego. How you doing? It's got nothing to do with anything else. It's just purely because she's high value. Fellas, you're not approaching women because they're high value. Not gonna lie, it seems like her male friends are kind of politely saying, you're a bit hard work, love. Just saying how it sounds. I might be wrong, just saying how it sounds.
A lot of men just want to have fun, so they go and push themselves on women that they think don't have high value. This is the truth. Like, I'm trying to be kind, but that is the truth.
But do you want men that just want to have fun? Because if you do, make yourself more approachable. If you don't, why complain about it? A lot of men actually want a relationship, but again, unapproachable. And the first three things I mentioned earlier in the video.
If you are not getting approached in a place where everyone's breaking their necks to stare at you,
everyone's breaking their necks to stare at her. That is, well, sounds like an ego to me. Anyone else? Just me? Maybe not. Maybe so. Who knows?
they know that if they approach you, you will hurt their ego.
As opposed to massaging yours. Can we see? Can anyone figure this out now? It's really boring. But the fact that you said that you will hurt their ego, is that intent? And you're asking why men aren't approaching high-value women like you? Who wants to damage men's egos? But then complains when they're not getting the attention from men? Do you know what? It's an alphabet spaghetti of the brain.
And they know that you are better than them.
Ego! The whole video's gone from why aren't men approaching me to I'm high value and they're not good enough for me. How has she not answered her own question? Lordy.
Men can sense if a woman is better than them, and that intimidates them. That just makes them scared, like, oh shit, like, no woman can be better than me.
Your video is telling everyone that you're better than men. You are being the person that you're complaining about. What's going on?
Personally, I take this as a compliment if I'm out in public getting a lot of stares.
Good for you. We all like compliments. And we shouldn't put people down when people compliment us. And we shouldn't damage other people's ego just because we can. That's not very nice. I've said this before and I'll say it time and time again. If a man is staring at you and you think he's interested in you, maybe you go up to him unless you don't want your ego damaged as a high-value woman. Because you're better than him, obviously. So you might as well, because he's going to want you, clearly.